Finally got a amp for my sound system, so now I can blast music on my record player, and it has a built-in CD player. And I also got a big shelf for all of my records. I'll show you that after I show you my sound system. This is a Pyle PD3000BA amplifier. Like I said, it has a built-in CD player, and it comes with a remote, obviously. It lights up blue, and on the remote you can control the LEDs. And it does have all these options up here. It has aux, line out. You can hook up your iPod or MP3 to it. It has a radio. I don't use the radio because there are no stations out here. And it has a DVD. It has a DVD out on the back. So you can hook this up to your surround sound on your TV, and you can blast your sound from your TV when you're watching movies through this. It has a tray for CD and DVD, so you can play movies or your CD through this, which is really, really cool. One thing I have to say is the tray is a little thin and flimsy, so be careful with that. But it's very, very nice. It has a play and pause button right here, and then fast forward and rewind, and then previous, and then next, so you can skip or go back a song, or fast forward in the song, rewind in the song, or in the movie if you're using it for the DVD option. Here is the master volume. There's a volume there. If you press it, you can change the bandwidth on your bass and your treble, and then you can change left and right speakers. So you can shift the sound to your left speakers or to your right speakers, which is really cool. You have individual knobs for the bass and treble if you want to change the bandwidth on individual knobs here. And it does have echo, which I don't really notice when I have it all the way up. I don't really notice the echo. And you can hook up your headphones to it, or you can hook up mics to it if you want to do a little karaoke singing along with your music, which is really cool. I have it hooked up to my Pioneer and RCA speakers, and I will play something on my CD and then play something on my vinyl. I'm going to be playing my Peace of Mind CDs. Put it in there. As you can see, it's very, very loud at just 20% on the volume. You can mess with the treble and the bass and then the echo. I can do it individually on here on the volume. For the vinyl, I'm going to be using my fix Reach the Beach, and I'm going to change it to aux to switch it over to my player. And the remote does have a bunch of options for when you're using it for the DVD function for when you're watching movies. It has title, subtitles. The only thing about this is that the remote feels a little cheap. It's really thin plastic and the buttons are a little cheap. But this is a very good sound system. It was only $180, which is really good. Amplifiers are really expensive. They're usually $200 to $300, and I got this for $180. So I'm very, very happy with this. It's very nice. The buttons, the knobs are very, very solid and stiff. They're not cheap at all. It does have a sound bar here, so when you have your music too loud, it peaks a little in the red. And it has an animation on here. The volume is loud. But yes, this is a very good amplifier, I recommend, and it's very good as a starting amp for your music endeavors. You can individually change the volume of all of your speakers together or your sub speakers. So the master volume is all of your speakers together, and then the sub volume is just your sub speakers. So you can change the volume between each speaker individually, which is cool. This top shelf is all of my main records that I listen to. Here's Iron Maiden, and then all of this is Ghost, and then Rainbow, and then some other ones. Up here I have a little ledge for when I'm listening to a record over there. I can just put the sleeve up here just to hold it while I'm listening to it and to show what I'm listening to. On here I put my other records that I don't really listen to much, and my categorizer that I write down everything that I have. And down there I just store the boxes of my CD player and my cassette player, which I did a review on, go watch that. But yeah, that was my review on the Pyle amplifier. I really, really enjoy it. It's good for a beginner's home sound system. It doesn't have everything and all of the really good settings that other amps have, but it's a really good beginner and it sounds really good. And it was affordable, it was cheap compared to other amplifiers, and I hope this video kind of helped you see that this might be an option for you if you're starting a sound system.